Welcome to Buddha's Path. Learn and practice. Buddhism, your place to explore timeless wisdom and practical insights from the teachings of the Buddha. Today, we delve into one of the most profound and essential concepts in Buddhist philosophy, the law of cause and effect, known as karma, or Nhân in Vietnamese. The principle of what you sow, so shall you reap, is not just a moral guideline, but a fundamental truth that shapes our lives, our happiness, and our suffering. Imagine your life as a garden. Every thought, word, and action is like a seed you plant in the soil of your existence. Some seeds are wholesome, kindness, patience, generosity, while others may be harmful, like anger, greed, or ignorance. The law of karma teaches us that every seed will eventually grow and bear fruit. Whatever we sow, we will inevitably harvest, whether in this life or in the lives to come. This principle is rooted deeply in Buddhist teachings. The Buddha himself explained that nothing happens by chance. Every experience we encounter is a result of causes and conditions, our past choices, our intentions, and our actions. Karma is not about punishment or reward from an external power. It is the natural unfolding of consequences. When we act with compassion and wisdom, we create conditions for happiness and peace. When we act out of selfishness or hatred, we invite suffering and dissatisfaction. Let us begin by reflecting on our daily lives. Consider a moment when you offered a helping hand to someone in need. Perhaps you felt a sense of warmth and connection. That positive feeling is the immediate fruit of your kind action. But the ripple effects extend far beyond that moment. Kindness often inspires more kindness, creating a cycle of goodwill that touches many lives, including your own. On the other hand, think about a time when harsh words or impatience led to conflict or regret. The pain that follows is not a punishment, but a natural outcome of actions rooted in negativity. The law of karma invites us to recognize these patterns and take responsibility for the seeds we are planting each day. Buddhism teaches that karma operates on 3 levels: through thoughts, speech, and actions. Our thoughts are powerful. Even if they remain unspoken, they shape our attitudes, intentions, and ultimately our destiny. Speech carries the energy of our thoughts into the world, affecting others and ourselves. Actions are the most visible expression of our karma, leaving traces in the world and in our hearts. Understanding the law of karma encourages mindfulness. When we are aware of our intentions and the potential outcomes of our actions, we can choose wisely. We learn to pause before reacting, to reflect before speaking, and to act from a place of compassion. In doing so, we take charge of our own destiny, cultivating seeds of happiness and peace. Karma is not deterministic or fatalistic. We are not bound by the mistakes of the past. Buddhism teaches that every moment is an opportunity for transformation. By acknowledging our past actions and making conscious choices in the present, we can change the trajectory of our lives. The Buddha likened this process to a farmer caring for his field. Even if weeds have grown from neglect, diligent effort can restore the soil and produce a bountiful harvest. Let's consider some practical ways to cultivate good karma. First, practice generosity. Giving, whether it is material help, time, or a simple smile, sow seeds of joy and connection. The Buddha said, "If you knew what I know about the power of giving, you would not let a single meal pass without sharing it in some way." Second, nurture compassion. When we act with understanding and empathy, we not only alleviate the suffering of others, but also create conditions for our own inner peace. Third, develop mindfulness. By being present and conscious of our choices, we avoid planting seeds of harm out of ignorance or haste. Fourth, embrace patience and forgiveness. Holding on to anger or resentment only perpetuates suffering. Letting go allows us to break cycles of negativity and start anew. Finally, cultivate wisdom. Study the teachings, reflect deeply, and apply insights to your life. Wisdom helps us see the true nature of cause and effect, empowering us to make choices that lead to genuine happiness. It is important to remember that karma also applies to our relationships, our environment, and even the world at large. Collective actions, whether of a family, community, or society, accumulate into shared experiences. When we work together to sow seeds of harmony, justice, and sustainability, we contribute to the well-being of all. The teachings of karma also encourage humility and compassion for others. When we witness suffering or hardship, we remember that everyone is navigating the consequences of their actions just as we are. Instead of judgment, we offer understanding. Instead of indifference, we reach out with support. The law of cause and effect is an invitation to live consciously, ethically, and with purpose. It reminds us that our lives are interconnected and that every choice matters. Whether we are seeking happiness, peace, or spiritual growth, the path begins with the seeds we plant today. As you go about your daily life, take a moment to reflect. What seeds am I planting right now? Are my thoughts, words, and actions nourishing the garden of my life? Am I creating conditions for joy, understanding, and compassion? Each moment is a chance to start anew, to sow seeds of goodness, and to shape a brighter future. Thank you for joining us on Buddha's Path. Learn and practice Buddhism. If you found these insights meaningful, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Together, let us continue to explore, learn, and practice the profound teachings of the Buddha, nurturing seeds of wisdom and compassion in our hearts and in the world.